So, if you've listened to our previous video discussing Captain Marvel, was only recently dropped is the new trailer for Avengers Endgame. It's a little bit more meat to the bone than the previous trailer, but it still keeps its cards close to its chest. Gary, as my ever-loving co-host, what do you make of it?
Well, most of it was done with existing footage from the previous trailer, wasn't it? But with like colour pop added for the red.
Yeah.
So there isn't that much new content in the trailer apart from maybe the voiceover over the old clips. Which was it Captain America, wasn't it?
It was Iron Man for some parts as well.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
All right. So it was
It opened
a montage.
Yeah, it was a montage leading with Iron Man, then moving across to Steve Rogers, who was Captain America, and then finally there was I'm not quite sure if Thor actually spoke, but then it cut to footage of Thor.
Well, yeah, he didn't speak on the voiceover, but he did speak in the trailer later on.
Yeah.
It doesn't give away too much, but now obviously because Captain Marvel's out, there's got a scene at the end of it with Captain Marvel.
Yeah, which they wouldn't have been able to have within the context of a trailer without the film being released.
Yeah, because people know about it now, so I assume
they deem it acceptable to incorporate her into it. So.
The characters that were turned into dust are nowhere to be seen. I didn't think they would be, but there's no like real hint of them.
No,
like spoilers.
Yeah, I mean, it can.
Oh, there's a web popping up in a corner. Then again, if there was any like webs that were accidental spoilers, Marvel have a tendency to kind of like Photoshop that stuff out of videos, or edited them out of the videos, like with the Infinity War, where you had the end scene where the Hulk was running into battle.
Yes,
as the Hulk, but in the actual finished product, it was Bruce Banner in the Hulk Buster suit.
Yes, and then you also had Thor, the differences with him having an eye patch and he didn't have an eye patch. And,
they cover up stuff very, very well.
I think for those who are big fans, and especially those YouTubers who dissect trailers and look out for Easter eggs and stuff like that, I genuinely didn't.
Do you know there was like an Easter egg trailer posted like an hour after the trailer was posted?
I'm not surprised.
It's just like who has enough time to...
Yeah.
Make enough notes in an hour, record the video, and upload it to YouTube within like an hour.
Sorry, Steve, we're on accounts. I'm gonna have to leave work early so I can edit this video.
Well, I assume these are people that have more
full-time,
more successful
YouTube,
channels than we do because we're a startup.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say we're starving.
Well, I am a bit hungry now. You bring it up. No, but we're a startup. We're a very young channel. Touching my leg there. We've only got like
that's how
we've only got like 5 or 6 videos, but we've been doing our podcast for a lot longer.
Yeah. I mean,
we've been doing that for 10 weeks.
True, but without giving the origin story of ourselves necessarily. More the origin.
Captain Medwin.
Legally, we can only say so many bars of that feature.
Captain Medwin.
Captain
works. Roberts.
Oh, that sounds a bit boring. Sounds like a brand of like a bread company or something.
Captain Roberts. No.
Captain Roberts, whole meal unseeded. But yeah, we're going off on a massive tangent.
Marvel Medwin Roberts, Captain.
No,
backwards.
The thing I wanted to say about the trailer is, considering that we're entering is over dramatizing, but in the current climate, trailers have been known for revealing way too much. Like if you see
Marvel are very good at not,
but Marvel
still building the anticipation.
Exactly, they completely
unless that film is Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I mean they go completely against the grain. Like a trailer that I felt that having seen the trailer, I felt like I'd already seen the film. For example,
like Terminator Genisys
or Pet Sematary. I felt the Pet Sematary, even though technically it's a remake, so you should in a way be somewhat familiar with the plot.
The basic giveaway in the Pet Sematary trailer are pretty obvious things anyway, at least.
But even though,
if you were a young'un
and you'd never
heard of Pet Sematary,
yeah,
or read book or short story, whatever it was, didn't even know who Stephen King were,
Thanks, Alan.
Didn't even know Stephen King were, then it would have ruined the film for you.
Yeah, you would have known.
It's
all
just
the plot
like
points.
someone doing a Jesus kind of film, but a film about Jesus and his origin as like as a superhero.
Someone who weren't familiar with the works of the Bible would have been like,
oh, they've spoilt blooming ending for me. It's like having a bloody trailer for Titanic and someone going, crashes. I don't know, it sinks, sorry. Crashes. It sinks, you know. It sinks.
Titanic was a speedboat.
Sinks, you know. Oh, you just ruined it, you bastard.
Fast and Furious, HMS Titanic.
If they keep going any longer, they're going to have no colons left.
No.
They would have used all the colons that they're allowed to use.
What there's in the olden days of when there's people who go up a ladder to change the cinema titles.
Back in my day, we only had a certain number of colons. Yeah.
Are we going to go back on track with the trailer? Okay.
It's been a long day.
Your sugar levels have dropped.
My sugar levels have dropped, and you just flinched.
I did.
I laughed, and you flinched.
It was an abrupt laugh that resulted in it. With the
Avengers Endgame.
With the Endgame trailer, the thing I did like their cool uniforms that they were wearing at the end. That was the only kind of new, fresh giveaway that we got.
Fresh.
What did you make of that?
They looked a bit. I don't know.
Looked a bit stormtrooperish, didn't it, as well?
Yeah,
actually, with the molded kind of white plastic.
If anyone's like, "Oh, you're just ripping off Star Wars," let's sue them. It's Disney, innit?
Yeah, they can do what the hell they want.
Anyway, they could have them walking out to the bloody Imperial March, and they can get away with it.
But it is a thing which the main sort of takeaway from the trailer.
Takeaway?
Oh God, I knew is that. It's clear that Marvel are keeping things close to their chest. They're not in any way... Considering how soon the release date of this film is only slightly over a month away, and we still have no...
What about April?
April 25th, I think
April
it is.
25th. I'll be 35 when that's out.
That's... In sort of media terms, that's old.
I was old as soon as I grew my first pubic hair. In media terms.
True.
Especially if we go into this story a little bit more.
Well, especially if you want to be on camera, you're like Logan's Run. You get this like beep, beep, beep. Well, me too as well, but yeah.
Avengers Endgame.
Sorry,
we've just done a very long video review today, spoiler review of Captain Marvel. So we're already on our like. What is it? What's the word? Like our
on fumes.
Running on fumes already because we've already done edited and currently posting a video.
The person listening to this video.
The
person listening to this video sat on the toilet and say, "Well, I don't care about that. I don't care."
No, but
that's not my problem, mate.
I'm bringing it up because you probably should watch that as well.
Off the back of
this, because that was when we were fresh. Like the white suits in the Avengers Endgame trailer.
I like
the space suits, I assume.
I like the way you imagine like going up to someone who like works down pit. That's nothing, mate. You try to record 2 YouTube videos, 20 minutes in length, one after another.
To be fair, the first one was half an hour in length.
Even worse.
32 minutes.
Like 2 minutes it was. You can tell from this that there isn't enough in which to talk about, but it's going to be. I'm
Marvel,
looking forward.
You've ruined it. Yeah.
I'm looking forward. I think we're both.
They released the new poster today. That looked really good. It'll be in the video. The poster. There'll be a still of the video.
Yeah, and it's
a
on
still
Instagram.
Of the video. There'll be a still of the new poster in this video.
I think they'll be aware of it from seeing it. It's only too late.
You will be watching the poster already, but obviously there's a better quality one you can get on our Twitter and Instagram.
Do you think they can just research it for themselves?
Well, you never know. I'll even put the Instagram link in the video.
I know he was going to say, if you email us, we'll send you the JPEG.
Please email us. I will send you the JPEG.
It's videoplazapodcast@gmail.com.
But yeah, if you noticed anything in this video we may not have noticed,
probably a lot.
Probably a lot. Then send us a massage.
Yeah.
Or comment on video, or it'll be underneath this video.
So, Do you think
the colour pop? But we have to talk about the colour pop in the video. With
the red.
It's
colour
so
pop.
old-fashioned, and they shouldn't have done that. Marvel money. It's not Schindler's List.
I kind of.
It was like a fan edit. The first half of it was like a fan edit of the first video, the first trailer.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. It didn't sort of gel with the rest of the action they were trying to show, but I don't know.
Obviously, just trying not to give away too much. But then you got the scene at the end with Chris Hemsworth and Larson.
Yeah.
Going, I like this one, kind of, yeah.
Also, to what extent, with Iron Man in the sort of on that spaceship, sort of looking out into space.
I lost Tom Holland.
At what point would you really be reminiscing about how he first became Iron Man? Surely he'd be thinking about bigger
to be
issues.
fair, I'm wondering whether that whole scene is even going to be in the end film, or that's just been done for the trailer to remind you, the viewer.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
the origins of Iron Man.
No, but you know how you were saying before when we discussed in Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel
trailer.
She's a hero. She doesn't take pollution down to zero, though.
No, she's not. Captain Planet, another good one.
Have you seen that sketch?
I'm leaving my own sentence hanging. Let me just quickly finish what we're going to say. Is that, it did take me out of the trailer by having that kind of explanation of or reminder of those characters. It did take me out of the trailer, but they're allowed. I didn't
get the same feelings I got when I watched the Infinity War trailers. I didn't half-mast it.
Oh, right. I thought this was meant to be our PG kind of portion of our empire.
If they're too young, then they won't understand what I meant by half-mast.
Oh, that's true. That's true. A bit like the Family Guy thing when he's like pulling out the beads mysteriously.
Yeah, but now you've given away too much of it. Now it isn't a case of they could just, accidentally miss it. Now you've talked about the beads.
That's true.
Put them back. Put the beads back in the box.
Hashtag the beads.
Hashtag the beads. They return. But yeah, it didn't fill me with excitement like the Infinity War trailer.
No, that kind of, it makes sense. But, sorry. I keep saying like, I was about to say something. But do you think there will be a third and final trailer, or will be the fourth? I don't know which number we're at now. But do you think there'll be a third and final trailer before the film's release that'll have a little bit more to do with like delve into the subject matter of what the plot might be?
Maybe. I'm not Marvel. I don't know how I would play it.
Also, how are they going to face off?
Like a combination of all of them that's kind of quicker cuts, shorter, kind of like more of a short TV teaser trailer with some of the bits from the international trailers that are specific to the regions. Like a recut version of all of them.
Yeah.
But shorter, and that probably would happen because
the other thing as well is that might be a possibility, considering that in the spoiler, just to say, in the Captain Marvel film, how the powers that Captain Marvel is given are kind of a little bit temperamental, and they were kind of like gifted to her.
Yeah, but this is like 30 years on.
But do you think that there's a possibility, which I think is the only way they're going to be able to defeat or conquer Thanos, is if
Thanos is technically beaten. They don't really technically even have to fight Thanos. All they have to do is reverse what he's done. They don't have to fight him to stop.
But where are they going off to and all that white uniform?
For all you know, Mr. Medwin, they could team up with Thanos because he feels guilty for what he's done.
But who is their common enemy then? Who are they going off into battle against?
The death of fallen comrades.
But
he could be like, listen, I want to turn the hands of time back, but I don't have all the Infinity Stones anymore. I can't do it. Let's work together so I can save your fallen, half of your...
But why would...
And I can bring,
In which case, what are they suiting up to fight against?
I don't know. There might be some kind of celestial kind of being that's more powerful than...
But that's why...
the Silver Surfer could pop up. You could have Galactus pop up. Because they own Galactus again, but when this went into production and written,
it was a bit too short notice.
Yeah, they could do anything. Any of the, the big kind of like planet-eating type of villains that could probably just one punch Thanos.
But what I was saying before about the temperamentalness of Captain Marvel's powers, you never know that some of that.
Thanos is a farmer now, anyway. You know.
No, yeah, but some of that might kind of like leak out into the other characters as well somehow. I don't know.
Unless they turn Captain Marvel into a villain, I'd watch that.
Nah, they've put too much money into
and they've ruined Dark Phoenix because they haven't had enough time to establish that character, because I think Dark Phoenix is more powerful than Thanos.
I still want to see it in the cinema, though.
Well, you would, wouldn't you?
Well, only because I think I've seen all the other ones in the cinema, so now I feel I want to complete the set.
Fair enough. But yeah, it could be anything. It could be, a bigger...
And you'll see it in the cinema as well, don't you?
Yeah, well, if you pay. No, I mean, you never know. There could be something bigger and badder than Thanos that they have to team up. Maybe Thanos is only in it for 5 minutes and is like, well, I've done my job. Good luck, Avengers. Whatever, mate. Go away.
Yeah.
I want to keep on with my farming. I'm Josh Brolin. I'm purple.
All right, Arcade.
Now. All right, Arcade. I'm purple. I'm a purple farmer now. Now that I don't have the armor on, I look more like a California prune. Leave me be with me wheat.
My space wheat.
Leave me with me space wheat. You don't know. He could be in it for 5 minutes, and then the film's just about them going back. They might not be spacesuits. That might just be them having to go into a time machine wearing that. They might have to go up into space to save someone who's still stuck up there earlier on in the film.
Yeah.
It could be anything. It could be from an alternative timeline, because you don't even know if it is time dependent. You don't know if they do go to a different time period to save the world.
It might be get old Doctor Strange on us, kind of like.
Maybe they go to an alternate reality.
But some of the Infinity Stones can reverse time, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, one of them, not all of them.
But what if they go into the quantum realm, end up in an alternative universe? And then white suits are an alternative universe suit of the Avengers uniform. That's what they wear. Or maybe that's what they have to wear to change dimension or change time. It could be anything. It might not even be the Avengers as the Avengers.
So he's saying that what they can achieve what Cher can only wish for, which was to turn back time.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know whether it's time travel that they're going to be doing, or interdimensional travel, or bits of both. You could have dead characters come back to life that have been dead for ages, not just because of the click, that they could be bringing from other dimensions where they're still alive, alternate versions of themselves. That could be a way for them to bring different characters into the MCU that are not already there, that are in other cinematic universes that Marvel may now own.
Hashtag space farming, though.
Space farming. Maybe they do fight Thanos, but it's not the Thanos that we see in the other film. Maybe Thanos teams up with him because in another dimension he's a nice guy, and it's Thanos on Thanos action.
Could be.
You don't know. A lot of the things that happened in Infinity War, we didn't know what were going to happen, apart from, the deaths.
Yeah.
The deaths.
And I think
you don't know, and I don't know.
I think we've proven that there's more questions.
Now I'm excited. I've made myself excited over the film now.
Half-mast.
Full mast, no.
But I think we've basically proven that there are more questions now than there are answers. So basically the trailer has left us even more kind of scratching our heads, excited to the prospect, rather than feeling that we are slightly more equipped with what was going to happen.
What was...
Equipped.
What was that Nintendo game where you were a farmer?
Oh, not Farmville.
Harvest Moon.
No, I know what you mean.
All right, for the sake of the video, let's remember Viva Pinata, where you had to run your own garden on the Xbox 360. That is the next Marvel game, but with Thanos.
Oh, I'd like that.
I'm sorry, Marvel, you can have that one for free. Just get us a few free cinema tickets and a few extra likes.
Oh, as we're running over time anyway, let's see if I can find it.
But I am now hashtag Thanos Farm Game.
Oh,
you're against the clock now. You're against the
farming
clock.
Game, Switch.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, come on. Not Harvest. You have got
Harvest
Harvest
Moon.
Moon. No, but it wasn't Harvest Moon. It was the one. It's like a little village with.
If anyone knows, message us because we have lost
Yes,
the plot.
we are.
But yeah, that is the next big Marvel game. It's Thanos farming.
Hashtag space farming.
Hashtag Thanos does farming. I would play that.
Thanos does Dallas.
Yeah, you could make it like the farm simulator game that you can get.
That was listed as one of the options. What,
Farm-
did you mean Farm Simulator?
No, there was a game on. There was a game on.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah. But anyway, we've talked probably about Thanos farming. Thanos does farming.
And you just thought that this was going to be like one of the other YouTube people doing.
Yeah, you mean the competent
a 4-minute video?
You mean the competent presenters?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening to Video Plaza's Video Plaza's review discussion of the Avengers Endgame trailer.
And we never know how to sign these things off. So thank you if you've made
Goodbye,
it for the full
good
time.
luck, and Godspeed.
Amen.